Hi everyone, I'm your host, Chow On Tung. Have you ever thought that the streets in Hong Kong can reveal our culture? Here, our documentary is going to show you 3 different streets: Pottinger Street, Human Square, and Ladies Market. We are going to see what culture these 3 main streets can tell us. Our first spot is Pottinger Street. You can see that foreign visitors are choosing souvenirs, which are quite special. Not only foreigners find this street interesting and fascinating, but also the locals. During our filming, a photographer is taking photo of a bride. Pottinger Street was named after the first governor of Hong Kong, Sir Henry Pottinger. In these streets, there are many shops selling classical furniture and special custom. It can reflect that this street has retained a feeling of nostalgic. People would like to keep the memories of these streets. We can see that our government has been trying to keep the history of Hong Kong. Foreign visitors or local people prefer these streets with a sense of historic feelings.
Hi, I'm your host, Anthony Chow. Another worth-going street is Upper Lascaux Road, where you can see some traditional shops selling wooden porcelain and Chinese vase as well. Wow, it's a big jaws. How beautiful it is. Now we are showing various China ware and porcelains. Several visitors seem to be interested in these ancient products. We can buy a lot of goods that based on ancient Chinese products here. The second one is Human Square, which is located in Kwun Tong. In recent years, our government has been focusing on Hong Kong's economic growth. So here you can see both redeveloped and new buildings, such as APM Shopping Mall. Our economic development seems to be prosperous and rosy. Now we are showing how worth concerning about the old buildings comparing with the modern ones. There is a row of residential buildings and there are some rows of aerial on the top of these buildings, which probably for receiving radio or television signal. As we all know, Yuman Square is the most popular spot in Kwun Tong for visitors. For instance, APM Shopping Mall. Moreover, this row of residential buildings located aside Yuman Square. We can imagine how the residents be affected by noise pollution and air pollution. Obviously, the quality of life may be deteriorating because of the poor living conditions. You can see the pedestrians cannot accept it, as there are so many vehicles and factories.
Our third spot is Tung Choi Street, also named Ladies Market, one of the most popular streets, where foreign visitors would like to shop here. From the beginning of our documentary, we can see there are many stands selling various goods, such as T-shirts, electric equipments, TV programs, ornaments, jewelry, commodities, and watches. Visitors only have to walk straightforwardly. They must find out their preference through this treasure street. Especially it comes to night. Many visitors flock here to buy their preference as souvenir for their friends or families. The trading index boosts Hong Kong economic growth. In other words, ladies' market is an indispensable spot for growing Hong Kong's economy. And ladies' market could represent Hong Kong as a rosy and prosperous city. Visitors could also experience how Hong Kong is named of the shopping paradise. We highly recommend visitors to come here, and we should appreciate Hong Kong's government that it has been remaining ladies' market's feature to be one of the most popular and attractive spots for tourism. The streets in Hong Kong can definitely reflect our culture and decisions made by our government. From these 3 streets, we can see the streets in Hong Kong can be divided into 3 main categories. Overall, every street in Hong Kong has its unique features. We hope that when the government decides to do some changes to the streets, most importantly, the history of Hong Kong should be taken into account while economic growth being considered.